started shaving, I'm assuming that you were introduced to something like this. This right here is the shaving cream that most people use when they start shaving. If this is the first video that you're watching of mine, I'm going to introduce you to a completely different style of shaving cream. And by the end of this video, you'll have a better idea of what else is out there and even quite possibly completely change the way you think of shaving. This right here is a shaving soap. And the creator of this soap is Laxo Aura. Now this soap is from Taiwan, and it is a husband and wife duo who have come together to create amazing shaving soaps. The scent to this soap is beautiful. A really nice aqua kind of scent within it. Now mind you, this will be the first time I'm using this artisan, so I'm excited to show you how to use shave soap. I'm excited to show you how I use it and what I do. One of the many things that I love about traditional wet shaving and shave soaps are the brushes. This brush in particular is from Spot Prints, and it's a custom brush. And once I show you what I do when I lather, the face is all lathered up, I'm going to be using a double-edged safety razor. Actually, I'm going to be using one that I haven't used in ages. I'll be using the Zomchi double-edged safety razor. And now one thing to make note, I will have links down in the description to the razor, to the soap, to different wet shaving artisans and retailers. Go down in the description, check them all out. If there's something there that you like, feel free to pick one up. Now, typically when I have a soap, I also have a matching aftershave. Now, right now, Aura doesn't have a matching aftershave splash with their soap. I'm here in Canada. So, switching it up a little bit, I'll be finishing off the entire shave, the classic 411 aftershave cologne. Let me go ahead, wet the face now, and get this shave started. And I'll be using Uccello Rosa for my pre-shave. Alright, while I have the pre-shave oil resting on the face, I'll go ahead and load my brush. Alright, so the brush is nicely loaded. Let's go ahead and paint this on. Now I always like putting on the pre-shave, letting it rest on the face for a bit while I load my brush. And then what I like to do is load my brush, paint on the soap first, just to give a light coating on the face, and then let that rest on the face for a little bit, softening the hair and getting the hair ready to be cut. So now what I'm going to do while I have the soap resting on the face, I'll go ahead and load my razor with a Tatra blade. And there you have it. The Zomchi is loaded and it's ready to get to work. So now that the Zomchi is loaded, let me go ahead and start really building up on this lather. I'm really impressed with this soap. The scent strength is incredible. So far, so good. So what I'm doing here is breaking the backbone or splaying the brush. And the purpose of this is to help build the lather, help lift the hair, and exfoliate my skin. And when it comes to lathering, you can lather for as long or as little as you like. So Aura has two different types of bases. They have a tallow base as well as a vegan base. Right now I'm using one of their tallow bases, and I am super excited to pick up a vegan base to see what that's all about. So I feel like the lather is perfect right now. Let me get in there for my first pass. So here we go with the Zomchi new blue razor, and I'll be going with the grain. Alright, there you have it. First pass is done. I have to say, I've really become accustomed to the Tatra blade. One thing I recommend, this is all looking really good to you. By the end of this shave, you want to do everything that I'm doing. Pick up sample packs of blades. You can get a whole bunch of variety of blades, because at the end of the day, sometimes the blade that you use with maybe the razor you just picked up, they don't mesh. And I don't really get the science behind it, but some blades work better with other razors. So let me go ahead now, get started with that second pass. I am so pleased with this soap. The scent of this is fantastic and the feel is amazing. I'll leave a link to this soap down in the description. Go check them out, pick some up, and let me know what you like about it. Here we go with my second pass with the Zomchi razor, and I'll be going across the grain. And there you have it. Second pass done. It's feeling really nice. Now, if you're also interested in this Zomchi razor, would I recommend it to somebody new? I think you would be fine with it. Just obviously take your time, learn your angles, don't rush, and you should be okay. What I'll do as well with the Zomchi razor, I will leave a link to that down in the description where you could save up to 10% on a Zomchi razor and maybe some other goodies on your first order. All right, so now let me go ahead, lather up one more time and get that third and final pass on the way. Just so you know, you do not have to do the 3 passes. You could do 1, you could do 2. If you want, you could do 3. And if you want to do more than 3, you're more than welcome to. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be your shave. You're the one that picked up all the products that you're using, so you get to use them exactly the way you want to. All right, so let me get on with that third and final pass. This soap is so good that I'm on my third pass, and the feel and look of this soap, it feels like I'm on my first pass. And I still have a ton of soap left over. Watch this. I find the camera really never does justice, but there's a ton of soap that I have left over here. So here we go for my third and final pass with the Zomchi New Blue Razor, and I'll be going against the grain. All right, and there you have it. End of the third pass. I am really enjoying this soap, and I'm super jacked to pick up that vegan-based soap that Aura has to offer. So let me go ahead now, wash off the rest of the soap, and finish off the rest of the shave. Hold tight. This right here is a Parker's alum block. So now I'll go ahead and apply some alum to the face. Now there's a number of different reasons why I applied alum to my face. It helps with any irritation or nicks that I may have gotten during my shave. It helps tighten the skin. So now what I'm gonna do is clean up my area, and clean up my gear, and get everything ready for my next shave. So my custom Spot Prints synthetic brush is all cleaned up and ready for its next use. And my Zomchi New Blue Razor is all cleaned up and it's ready for its next use. So I've gone ahead and I've cleaned up the rest of my area. And while I was cleaning, I could feel the alum tingling and working its magic. And it's really weird because as I'm speaking to you right now, I still feel the alum tingling and doing what alum does. I just need to make a quick note though. The alum is not for everyone. So if you end up picking one up and you're using it and you're getting irritation, I would stop using it right away because some people do get irritation from the alum. So now what I'm gonna do is wash off the alum with cold water. And I do recommend washing off the alum with cold water and get ready to put on some Thayers. First, I'll apply the clear Thayers, followed by the Hydrating Milky Toner. Now I'll apply the Thayers Hydrating Milky Toner, but with a little bit of a twist. First, I'm going to splash on a little bit 411 Aftershave Cologne. That is a beautiful scent. Very masculine. This is fantastic. So now, let me go ahead and splash on 411 once again, but this time I'm going to combine the Thayers Hydrating Milky Toner with it. The reason why I applied the aftershave cologne on first was to get the full effect of the alcohol and the scent. And then the reason why I just applied the aftershave cologne on again with the Hydrating Milky Thayers was to turn this heavy-based alcohol aftershave into a little bit of skin food. go down in the description and have fun picking some stuff up. All right, and there you have it. I really hope I was able to share a completely different way of shaving to you that will get you away from one of these and having you use something like this. On that note, you make it a great shave, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.